Hi Capricorn, this is your August monthly end reading for the 18th through the 31st. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so this may or may not resonate for every Capricorn out there. Also, I want to just say that energies can be vice versa, so it might resonate on the other side. However, take it however it resonates. Cross watchers are welcomed. Just want to let you know that you may or may not resonate more on the Capricorn side. So whatever happens, just take what resonates, leave the rest. All right, let's get started off with an animal card before we get started to the main reading, just to see the energies and where everything is aligning. Capricorn. Oh my goodness. Woo, that's not good. We're having some technical difficulties. All right. Oh my goodness. There we go. Wow. All right. This is giving me some difficulties. We've been having some difficulties in your life, Capricorn. Because I know a couple of Capricorns and they seem to be going through some stuff. All right. There we go. Okay. So we have beaver and we have whale. So Capricorn, I'm feeling like you might have the energy of the beaver and whoever you're dealing with has the energy of the whale. And it's kind of an interesting thing because what I'm feeling like right now is a beaver, they're very hard workers. They're very determined creatures. They are ones that like to succeed and thrive in life. And, you know, whales are just generally considered majestic, beautiful creatures. But what I'm kind of getting off of here is I think you're dealing with somebody who is, how do I put this? It's like you're trying to work hard. You're trying to figure out what it is that you want to do in your life. And I feel like you're looking at the person that you're with, and it seems like this person is kind of doing their own thing, but also kind of potentially, it's weird because it's like this person's not facing you, but this person is still looking at you. And it almost seems like, Capricorn, it almost feels like a part of you is feeling a little bit like not necessarily neglected, but just kind of like you're not getting the full recognition that you would like from this person, it seems like. And it almost feels like this person is kind of in their own way doing their own thing. I don't know if that makes sense. It's kind of just like, it just seems like there's some difficulties between the two of you. It's almost like you're not seeing quite eye to eye. But at the same time, it's like this person is still kind of acknowledging you. Then we have the 10 of Wands in the bottom of the deck. So the shadowy aspects. All right, because it's kind of looking like It feels like this could be work too, because I feel like some of this is work related and not just romantic. So just take it as it resonates, because it is a general reading, so not everything's going to be the way it is. But I'm kind of feeling like this person has an eye on you, but you're kind of looking off to the distance because you're feeling like this person's not really cooperating with you, and you feel like there's just some unfairness. Please clarify the judgment first. Okay. Please clarify the pentacles. So it's weird because I feel like it's like it's almost like there's not a whole lot. It's just kind of weird because it's like so this is kind of a weird dynamic. Okay. Because it's almost like somebody is not really being a team player, but at the same time, it's like it's hard to move past it and to move forward. And it's almost like it feels like luck isn't on your side. It feels like everything's going wrong right now. Like in your life, not just relationship wise, but like everything in your life. And it's like it's hard for you to communicate that, but you're trying to communicate that with this person. And it sucks because there's just this energy of feeling like this person doesn't understand where you're coming from, and you don't feel very stable. But there's like conflict, and it's like you want to fight with this person, but at the same time you really don't. Because it's almost like you think it's not going to resolve it, it's not going to go anywhere if you fight. But it's like you're just emotionally burdened down. And it feels like there's not an equal give and take at the moment. You're just kind of feeling like life has you down. And it's weird because it's not necessarily the relationship that you're with this partner, but it feels like you go to work, you're tired, you come home. So say if you're living with this person, okay? It's like you go to work, you've had a bad day, you're tired, you come home, and it's like this person's at a whole other level than you. And it feels kind of like it's frustrating because it's like you want to have something more with this person, but at the same time, it's almost like this person is just kind of, it's like they're not there to see what you go through, if that makes sense. And it's kind of really weird because it's like you love this person, you know this person loves you, and it's like this person wants a fulfillment, but it's at the same time, it's almost like this person's afraid to be left out in the cold. This could be you, Capricorn, or this could be the other person. It's like this person seems to have it all put together, but deep down they're terrified that the other person's going to abandon them or leave them. And it's like this person doesn't want to be defensive, but this person's juggling because this person's terrified to put down their guard, but at the same time they're trying to put down their guard. It's a very interesting dynamic, and some of this doesn't make sense quite yet because it seems like the energy is kind of just scattered and all over the place. But I feel like this was a very solid commitment, still is, but I feel like there's a lot that needs to be communicated. I feel like you both need to just sit down and reevaluate what's going on. Because what I'm feeling is there's not a malicious intent with the partner that you're with. But I kind of feel like there's just a lot that's bothering you, Capricorn. It's like life in general has just been beating you up. It's like one bad thing after another. And it seems like your partner isn't, and it seems like it happens when your partner's not there. So when you come home, you don't want to lash out at your partner, but you're kind of on edge, so you kind of do, and it makes your partner mad and just kind of wanting to back away. So it's weird because it's almost like you're feeling your partner withdrawing, but you don't want the partner to withdraw. That's kind of the feeling I'm getting. And it's like you want to release these burdens. And you have the tower moment. It's like something bad happened to you. And it's causing you to go into this tower moment. It's causing you to go into this turmoil. And it's kind of frustrating because it's weird, because it almost feels like your partner's not there, but they're there. Does that even make sense? It might make sense to some of you. I don't know. I feel like my readings are just so weird right now. But it's like you're taking the time out to just reflect, and you're trying to go within and find your intuition and know what it is that you need to do. Because I think in a way, Capricorn, you do know what you need to do, but I think life has just been hectic for you lately. And I think that it's made your relationship a little rocky, but I think the relationship is still pretty much stable. If this isn't a relationship, because I'm kind of getting a feeling like it's kind of both ways. For some of you, it's a relationship, but it just seems like everything outside of the relationship is going wrong. But then you're kind of afraid that you're going to lose this relationship because everything else in your life is going wrong. For others of you, it's a job, or it's a boss, or something else, or family members or friends, and it seems like still the same concept. Everything is going wrong in your life, but you don't want to lose this particular person. So you're trying not to lash out at this person, but it's kind of hard because you're so stressed. And I'm getting that. You're really stressed. And it's like you're working really hard. You're trying to maintain everything. You're trying to actually do stuff, but you're having difficulty. And it's kind of weird because it's like this person acknowledges that, but it's like this person can't do it for you. This person cannot help you in the way that you would like. And it's almost like you both are aware of that. It's like you acknowledge, yeah, I get it. Like, this is what's happening with me at work. This is what's happening with me in other areas of my life. I know my partner, it has nothing to do with my partner. I don't want to take it out on my partner. But at the same time, it's like, I wish my partner would just be there for me. But then your partner is like, I want to be there for you, but I don't know how to be there for you because it's not my business. It's not my place. It's kind of a weird dilemma. And I feel like this might only resonate for a couple of Capricorns out there. But it's kind of what I'm getting. It's like you are just going through so much right now. And it is just dragging you down. And it feels like your partner is stable, and it feels like this relationship is stable, but it's almost like you're still kind of afraid that this person might leave you, because it seems like your life is starting to kind of fray at the seams, It's really weird. And it's like your life seems to be in chaos. And Capricorns, I don't think, really like that. They like to have their lives more or less structured. And I think that this isn't really happening for you as much as you would like it to, Capricorn. And I think that this is bothering you. And I think that your partner sees that. But I think your partner's trying to be supportive but doesn't know how. So it's kind of a really weird thing, because it's kind of like it is a love relationship, but at the same time it's kind of not, because it's almost like the main focus is on you, Capricorn, but at the same time it's kind of like it's almost like you just want this person to see the pain that you're in. It's like you want this person to see what is happening, and it's like you want this person to work with you more on the relationship or work with you more on things that are happening, but you feel like you can't. It's a very interesting thing. But it feels really much so like you're having difficulty letting this person know and expressing yourself to this person. But at the same time, you know that this person loves you and wants to be there for you. But it's almost like you don't want to be a burden on this person. And this person doesn't want to invade your space or be a burden to you. So it's kind of just weird. You guys both have similar dynamics, and it's just kind of a weird thing, you know? It's kind of like a really weird energy. I don't know if any of this is making sense. Maybe to some of you it might, but it's a kind of I'm just getting a Capricorn who's struggling with life right now and wants the other person to be there and acknowledge that. And it's hard for the other person because the other person isn't there when stuff like this does happen. And it's hard for this person to try to support you because I think this other person has other stuff going on in their life. But it's like, I don't know, you're not really talking about it with them either, if that makes sense. Here we have growth in the reverse. I want to expand my conscious and my awareness. It's like you're not growing from the experiences that are happening because I think that it's almost like you stab your toe. Like, you know what it's like when you stub your toe and you're like, and then you tense up really, like you tense up, but you're not allowing yourself to scream and you're not allowing yourself to feel the pain, but you're just tensing up. That's what I'm feeling. It's feeling like you're tensing up when you know you need to just relax and let go. Because I feel like so many things are falling apart in your life, but the relationship seems to be staying somewhat okay, but you have the fear that it won't. And you have the fear that everything is going to go wrong. But really, in reality, you just need to take a breath and relax. I feel like I have to say that for some of the Capricorns out there. It's like you need to learn to just take a breath and relax. Because I think a lot of stuff is going on in your life, and I think that it's been stressful. So you have discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. I think that you have to find discipline within your life and try and control what you can control, because I feel like there's stuff that's happening all around you that you cannot control. And I think that when you find the discipline within yourself and you find ways to take charge of the things that you can do, I think will actually help you, because I feel like it's almost like you're feeling like you're free falling, but you're not, you can't grab onto anything, and you feel like you're just plummeting down. And it's kind of that feeling that I'm getting with a bunch of these Capricorns. And it's just a really weird feeling because it's like you really want to be acknowledged. You really want to be cared for. But at the same time, you know that nobody can help you with some of the things that you have to face, if that makes sense. Because it's like nobody else can do it for you kind of a thing. But you would want them to. Then you have freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. So it's like you need to learn to give yourself some space, give yourself some freedom, and give yourself some time. Because I feel like what is happening with you right now, Capricorn, won't be like this forever. I feel like this is just a phase in your life that you are going through. Because this is a phase where it's going to help you grow and evolve, but you need to learn to let go of some of the things that you have to let go of in order to actually expand and in order to grow. So it's kind of like that. It's a very difficult energy, and it's something that I think a lot of you are kind of having to understand and having to go through. So it's kind of weird. I don't know. I'm hoping that this makes sense to some of you. But I'm really feeling like there's some Capricorns out there. Sorry, it's my dog. There's some Capricorns out there that is going through a rough time and knows that nobody else can do it for them, that they have to do it themselves. And this can be spiritually growing, learning what it is that you want to do with your life. It could be a career. It could be all kinds of things. Because what I'm getting is that this is affecting you all over the place. Like every aspect of your life is getting tested right now. Everything that you are going through is just falling apart right now. But everything is, when we look at it in a negative way, say everything in my life is falling apart. Well, how do you know it's not actually falling together? You know, everything might be falling apart, but really in reality, everything that's falling away and everything that's falling apart is stuff that doesn't serve you. Something better will come along. And it's kind of that energy of just needing to learn to comfort yourself, needing to learn to grow for yourself, needing to learn to let go of the things that is holding you down. And it could be a relationship, it could be your job, it could be a belief system, it could be all kinds of things. But I've been getting a feeling that a lot of people, like a lot of Capricorns, a lot of stuff is drastically happening to you lately, and a lot of things feel like it's falling apart just so that it would come together. And it's frustrating and it's a difficult time right now, but this too shall pass. So I don't know, talk to your partner, see what you have to say. Some of you, I feel like you might not have an actual partner, but you just wish that others around you would acknowledge and see you and actually help you. But the truth of it is nobody can help you if you don't help yourself. So for a lot of you Capricorns out there, I'm hoping that this is making good sense, and I hope that this is helping some of you out there to know that, you're not alone when things like this happens. Because everybody has cycles like this where things fall apart and things will go wrong in your life. But really, in reality, it's helping you grow. But you just need to allow yourself to grow by letting go of the things that you cannot change. So once you learn to let go of the things that you cannot change, life will become so much easier for you. Because we have here Mother Earth. Feel loved and comforted. Like I said, you need to learn to comfort yourself. You need to learn to love yourself. You need to learn to be there for yourself because sometimes others can't be there for you. And at times like this, sometimes we feel alone. Sometimes we feel like we need this time to reflect and time to go within and actually acknowledge what it is that I need and what I want. And once you figure it out, sometimes it makes life so much easier. It makes things so much better because then you kind of come to that realization that you are strong enough to go throughout this. And, maybe go out, walk around, do things that will bring you joy and bring you love, bring you laughter, bring you comfort. Because having a feeling that a lot of you are so stressed and so wound up that you need to decompress, you need to relax, you need to take a breath in, you need to learn to just, and maybe go out to the spa and get a massage, something like that. That kind of popped in my mind, like maybe some of you really just need to take a day for yourself and know that it's okay, that everything that's happening right now will eventually fade away and good things will come. Because we can't always be in negativity and we can't always be in positivity. We have both, yin and yang. So we have to acknowledge that and know that it's okay, because in every negative, there's always some positive. In every positive, there's always some negative. That's life. That's the duality of life. And right here we have seer. See beyond the current situation. So think about it in the terms of, okay, for instance, say your car breaks down. Okay, as an example. For some of you, this might be the case. Acknowledge that, okay, maybe this happened for a reason, because maybe if it would have broken down, maybe I would have gotten in a car wreck, Or say something happened at work and you got fired. Well, maybe you hated that job anyways, and maybe this will lead you to a better financial stability in the future, because maybe this will actually make you go and try and do new things. So just take a break, do you for a minute, relax, and then find a way to take the actions and the steps you need to get out of what it is that you're in. And it's okay to be frustrated, and it's okay to acknowledge when you feel overwhelmed. And it's okay to be overwhelmed, but don't stay in that misery. Don't stay in that part of you that feels helpless. Know that you have the potential to grow. Know that you have the potential to moving forward and to going beyond this. See beyond the current situation. Help expand your awareness. be intuitive. Take the time out to rest and use your intuition. The High Priestess, use your mind, use your intuition to figure out what it is and how you can overcome these situations and how you can improve your life for the better. I hope that this resonated with a lot of you, and I hope that this brings you peace of mind, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. I wish you all good luck with everything that has been going on with your lives. Thank you for tuning in. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye.